What do you think of me? What do you mean? I mean, do you find me beautiful? But you are just 14 years old, so. So, little girl, you are beautiful, okay? Really? Yes. You know what? You are so handsome. Well, I know because many girls are crazy for me. So, you have fangirls? Yes, and some of them gave me gifts. Wow, I don't have any wish because of your age. Yeah, he was sitting on the chair and she was sitting on the shoulder of the chair beside him. He was writing something on paper. What are you writing? She asked. I'm writing a note for my enemy. Which enemy? I have many. Many. I also have enemy. Who's your enemy? Alexander. I mean, he's so mean and cheap. He disturbed me so much. Don't worry, he will never disturb you again. What do you mean? I mean, I will never send you back. Really? I also don't want to go back. She smiled and looked at her. I think so. They don't love. They love him but they love her more. Who? Doll. Who is doll? My daughter suggests she looks like a doll. That's why everyone calls her doll. I think so. I'm not pretty because nobody gave me a pretty name. She is more important than me for my family, even though she is adopted. Isn't it unfair? Yes, this is unfair. She put her head on his shoulder and closed her eyes. I fell in love with him. He's 20, but I don't care about the age. He's always take care of me. I'm his enemy doctor, and how can he behave so quality with me? Why got your name? Room now. She got up and ran out. She enters the room and sits down on the bed. She hated the fighting. She hates the sound of guns. She hates the sight between people. Why can't people live without hate? Why can't they shout the problem? She lays down and closes her eyes. When I was little, my parents being a girl at mom. They named her Hari and they gave her name and that name wasn't tall. We are age fellows, even our birthdays is on the same day. Tall is the daughter of my aunt who died in an accident. That's why my parents adopted her. I hate them. They don't care about me. I got kidnapped by their enemy son, but they didn't even come to save me. I've been living here for 3 months and still they didn't care about me. I love how he looks and how he behaves. He never stopped me to enter his room. Nobody's going to enter his room, but I'm loud. Why he's behaving toward me? What's the reason? What he wants from me? She got up and looked outside. There was no one outside. She walked towards the table and there was her. She saw a camera. She smiled and started doing weird things like dancing and acting. I want you to watch me every day. Just watch me. She laughed and got up and lay down on the bed. At night, he entered the mansion and asked if she ate dinner. Yes, Paul. He sat down on the chair and the recording started. He smiled after seeing her. He finds her different from other girls. She is the daughter of his enemy, but he never behaves rudely with her. He also kidnapped her sister Roan, but she is in the basement. And about the camera, his father ordered to install it in their room because he thought that she also liked her family. His father wanted to torture but not like her, but he stopped them. Jung has three brothers. He closed the laptop and got up while smiling. She is crazy. He put his coat on the bed and went inside the bathroom. In the morning, she came to him and saw him sitting with a girl. She found a blow and walked towards him. He looked at her and smiled. Wine, come here. Who is she? Her name is Wine. She is the what? She is the sister of Leon and you let her walk in your mansion freely? She stood beside Janko. She is not like them. How can you? Because I know. Okay, he said in a harsh tone. She looked at Wine. No, are you crazy, Eugene? She's just 14 years old. Don't forget that her brother was also 14 years old when he attacked on you, but she's not like him. They looked at him and their eyes filled with tears. Don't cry, Jakas. I was just asking because your brother tried to kill him at your age. Don't cry. He made her sit on the table. She was just asking. He wiped her tears. Don't let's go on a walk. By the way, Brian, your brother is still single. Why are you asking this? Yes, he's still single. Yeah, good. I know he will never find a girl better than me. Janku looked at her with surprise. Did you date him? Yeah, and we planned to get married, but then he became your enemy and we got separated. She was smiling, but suddenly she looked at him. They were looking at her with weird face. Why are you both looking at me? You never tell me. Well, let's forget this. Okay, tell me about yourself, Brian. And then she went telling her about herself. At night, they were sitting on the dining table. They were all waiting for but suddenly Eugene put the spoon in his mouth. One looked at them, smiling, even though she was putting in jealousy. She tightened her grip on the spoon and smiled. cars and smelled fine. After eating, they all went to their rooms. She entered her room and sat down on the couch and she was still bending in jealousy. She put her hand in both her hands, tried to control her jealousy. Her eyes filled with tears, and this is the end level of jealousy. She looked at the photo frame and wanted to destroy it, but she sat down on the bed. While closing her eyes, she tightly hugged the pillow and started crying while putting her face in it. She's the under of jealousy. She can't see him with anyone else, and even she can't do anything, so she started crying. He's her first and pure love. She wiped her tears and took a deep breath. She got up and went to the balcony and looked at his room. The light of his rooms were on. He was sitting on the chair while holding some files. She can see him through the big glass window. She got lost in him. I forgot as she was standing up about for half an hour. She started watching him behind the curtains, forgetting that there was a camera who was watching her. He closed the windows of his room and switched off the lights. Because she is him, she's happy that Eugene is not with him, so her headache gone. The next day she again went to meet him in his garden and sat with him all day, watching him and talking to him. Why are you looking at me? I don't know. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, no, I might get one. Her smiled up, but not now. She smiled and again started staring at him. She was so happy that one day her brother came there. They talked to each other like good many enemies. After seeing her brother filled with tears, she was seeing his car from the window of her room. Her brother was sitting in the room, was talking to Chanko and his family. A few minutes later, was really wanted to go back. I want to go back to my house. I started missing my parents. I can't even hate them properly. They are my parents. How can I give them what to go back? Go back. She entered his room and saw him sitting frustrated. What did he say? He wanted me to give you back to him. So what did you say? He stood in front of me and looked at her. I said no. Why did you say no? What do you mean? Do you want to go back? Yes, but don't you hate them? I don't know. They are my family. Can't live without them. I want to go back. Okay. And he stayed silent after that. All day he didn't talk to her. She doesn't understand why he's ignoring her. Why he's ignoring me? Did he find someone? Imagining this is so weird because he's 20 and but I love him. She closed her eyes and lay down. After going back, I will try to end their enmity, and then after a few years later, I will tell him that I love him. The next day, she was standing. Why am I standing outside the door while listening to their conversation? You don't have to choose only one sister. What do you mean? I mean, you have to choose your one sister and leave the other one. And if you try to do something, they're ready to die. Because my force will attack on your house. Now it's on you. One clenched his palm and got up. He called his parents and told them everything about after cutting the call. I will take Harvey with me. What? So you choose Harvey? Yanko was shocked. He nodded. I will not torture her because I will torture Mandy by playing with the feelings. I don't care about her as okay. And you know I kept telling my mention to do this. You thought that I will spare? No, I will play with her. After getting their conversation, her eyes filled with tears. She put her hand on his mouth, and to stop sobs, she ran towards her room. Now you still want to choose her? Yes. He hesitated. Do you have any shame? You choose her over your real sister Janko. I don't have to time to let me take my sister. Janko was shocked because he said those words just to make him worried, but he didn't. She entered her room and started crying. She can't believe that he said that. First her brother was hurt and then he. I don't know. He wants to torture me and my family doesn't love me. She just cried out because there was were ringing in her mind. Suddenly she heard the sound of the engine. She got up and looked at and saw that the car his brother drove off after Pop Janko said those words to see if his brother chose or not. But her brother still chooses her top decision. He never meant to say that. Everybody hates me, nobody loves me. I thought that Janko was a nice person, but he also wanted to hurt me. She broke into tears. Why they hate me? Why they love me? I always love having, but nobody loves me. I trust everyone so easily, so it's a punishment for me. He doesn't say those words for his heart. He just wanted to test her brother if he loves her or not. We are all this again because I don't want you to hate me. I never saw someone shameless like him. How can he choose his own adopted sister over his biological sister? Well, this is not our problem, okay? And Chen, please look wine in the basement. He looked at but no. Why she is daughter? But that is not her mistake that she is their daughter. Don't think of torture. I will never let do this. Why who is she? Why don't you let me do this? Because this is wrong. You know that I hate those people who became a hero. Mistake, what do you mean? I mean never fall in love because it makes you weak and I don't want to seem as weak. Love, I don't have finally got up. I hope you understand my words. He went on leaving him puzzled. He never think of this because of her age. He sat down on the couch and grabbed his Miss Fine, eat your dinner. Okay, do you need anything? No, you can go now. She nodded and went over and sat down and started eating. The next day, Vanka was sitting there while waiting for her, but she didn't come. She didn't see her last night. Where is she? Suddenly, Eugene entered. What are you doing? I'm working on a project. Do you want some? No, I just came here to see you. She sat down beside him. I heard Vaughn came here. Yes, did he take his decision? No, why? Do you have any problem? He looked at her. No, I was just asking. Vaughn opened her eyes and sat down. She rubbed her eyes and got up. She looked at her and then she saw him with you. They were walking and talking. She tightened her grip on. He couldn't ever fall in love with a man who only wants to hurt you. Suddenly, I started dating him. He wanted to torture me mentally. At night, they were all sitting on the dining table. Her face was blank. He looked at her and realized that she came to know that her family left her. So why and your family left you? I know. So tell me, do you want to join our family? She looked at him as a sister. He asked. When looked at him and his father said no as a daughter-in-law. What? What are you saying that? Well, if you don't want to write and reject this, if you want to live, then accept it. I'm doing this to protect my family. But Dad, she is just 14 years old. How can she could? She can. We will tell you, but now. Vine is looking at the world, perceiving everything. Her heart adds when still her mind is full of their conversation. Once she entered her room and laid her on the bed on her stomach. So he have a little brother. I mean, he's my age fellow and they want me to get married to him. I can't do anything because it's hurt me. Words came forever. Don't have any family. We see. Why do you want to do me to do this? 1 week later, Jacob, what's wrong with her? Why is she ignoring me? She didn't come here and talk to me. She spent her day in the room. Why is she sick? She got up and went out. He opened the door of her room and entered. She was sitting on the bed while reading novels. She looked at him and, what are you doing? I came out to say, are you okay? I'm okay. He walked towards her. Then why are you not visiting me? He asked from her. Because I don't want to. He sat down beside her. What happened? He touched her chin, but she turned her face. Why are you touching me? Don't touch me like I don't like it. His expression fell and now, what? You hate this? He didn't feel bad when he touched me. What do you mean? For me, just go out. Why are you behaving like this with me? Nothing, just don't disturb me, leave me alone. Why? Because I don't want to see you pinned on the bed and you know what, I saw you peeping in my room. I saw you crying while seeing me with Agar. I never cried for you, okay? You are nothing for me. And what will gonna do if I'm a change? You don't know I can do everything with you and you can't do anything. He's not talking about. I'm going to marry your brother to get out of this and she'll leave me now. He pushed him and ran out of the room. He ran behind her. Suddenly she vanished. He buttoned the door of her room and why where are you? Why? He shouts, come out. He checked everything and she's nowhere. Why just come back to me? He shouted. Suddenly he opened his eyes and sat down while breathing heavily. He sat down while wife is sat on his forehead. He looked at his cell phone and grabbed from his cell phone. What do you want from me? I'm waiting for you at the restaurant. Why? Because I want to meet you. Okay, I don't want to hear that you are busy, so bye. It's been 6 months since she died. Every night I've dreamed about her. It's hard for me to forget. I didn't find her. Where did she go? He came and saw her and he walked towards the chair and said, what are you doing? Of course I came here to meet you. He grabbed the plate. Changwa, choose a girl for me. She's the daughter of Mr. Chen. I'm not interested in getting married, so please don't force me. I will not listen to you now. It's all. Forget her. He looked at father and got him. Now where are you going? He went out. His father looked at him. Don't worry, uncle. I found a solution for him. He smiled while saying this. At night, why do you stop the car in front of this place? Because he held a meeting inside of it, okay? They both came out of the car. He entered the room and sat down on the couch. Suddenly, the girl entered the room and started dancing in front of them. Their face was covered with a mask. He looked at his friend. What is this? I don't know. They all started dancing. The regular girl came towards him and he looked at her. Their husband didn't get losing her beauty. She stepped back. He looked at her and she started dancing in front of me all the time. He watched her. He forgets about the meeting and got lost in her. Why are our eyes so similar? He closed her eyes and one came in her mind. Uncle, the meeting is over. Don't you listen to me? Let's go. Are we going crazy? You don't pay attention to him. Just forget it. Let's go. He went out and waved us and also went behind him. She leave. You tell me the reason she saw me with a girl. What? She got angry and went out of the mansion and I was not in the mansion. What was her age? She was 14 years old. What? This is so creepy. I never touched her. Okay, okay, but why are you so broken after she left? You made a mistake. You cheated into her. Flashback. Yeah, it's shock. I don't want to go into his room. Why? Let's go to meet him. Okay, they walk towards his room. Lock opened the door and they both entered. Jan smiled up after seeing him at the and he pushed Jan got up. Your socks are Rob and ran out of the room and Janko behind him and ran. But first he also went behind them. She hid in the closet and started crying. He put her hand on her. She Janko came in her chair, she ran to remember she didn't find her because she was hiding. 2 hours later, when it is not what you were thinking. Yeah, I was just sitting on. She tried to, but I pushed her. Believe me, she stayed silent and tried to control her tears. She sat down beside her, grabbed her cheeks. Don't be sad. If you don't believe me, then watch the camera recording. Believe me, I'm saying this. He hugged her a few minutes later. He broke the hug and said, I'm going out for a meeting. I will come back at night. Okay, bye. In the evening, Joseph, what was he saying? He said she forced. Do you want to watch the camera recording? No, why? I don't want to. I don't want to soak. Let's go outside. Outside, he mentioned. Yes, okay, I will talk to you about security guard. He walked towards the garden. She talked to him about minutes later. He came to her and one wait for me. She nodded and he entered his hand dimension. She looked at the garden, grabbed her bag which she had from him. She started walking towards the main gate. The guard stopped her. He's coming behind me, so let me go. I'm going to wait for him. Okay.